Hello everyone. I just watched a very disturbing video where someone who obviously is a security agent in a way because he was wearing uniform. According to the report, according to the message on the video, it says a policeman, but the uniform doesn't look exactly like that of a policeman. So I'm literally a bit confused. And though there has been a statement that has come out, I saw that on Rufai Oseni's page where the police have put out a statement on the issue. But before I go on to the statement that the police has put out on the issue, is to talk about this video itself of someone who obviously seems to be like a security agent wearing uniform coming out to particularly take sides in the elections that is going to happen in Edo State. He said all sorts of things about Obaseki, PDP, and all of that. Personally, you know me. I'm not in support of Obaseki. Obaseki has failed absolutely in Edo State. PDP has failed absolutely in Edo State. And I do not see any reason why a party that has failed, people that have failed, are given any opportunity to come and continue the failure. You've seen Asue Ighodalo, where he had made statement that he was going to continue from where Obaseki has stopped. The last person who said he was going to continue where failure has stopped has actually continued where that failure has stopped and has worsened the lives of the people. I just came back. I'm just coming back from the airport. I came back from Benin, where I went to do the Benin. I was part of the rally for Olumide Akpata of Labour Party, and it's disgraceful just seeing the level that Benin City is. You would think that Benin City is, some sort of village, like a glorified village. That's literally what Benin City, that's supposed to be the capital of Edo State, is looking about. APC, PDP, they've all done their nonsense and their rubbish in that. Obaseki was once in APC. Adam Soshomole finished from AC. So as far as I'm concerned, APC, PDP has failed in Edo State, and you don't give them, any chance for them to come and fail the more again. But having said that, nothing gives anybody the right. You can't come out and call out Obaseki or call out Asue Ighodalo while you are wearing uniform. You can't. Nothing. Citizens can call them out the way they want to. They are the ones that are going to be part of the election. You can't be a security agent. You're supposed to be impartial. You're supposed to not take part on any side. Your business is supposed to be how to protect lives and properties. But before I go on, I think I need to give you a chance to watch this video and see for yourself.
In Edo State are so many, and the issues will determine the outcome of the election, the governorship election that is coming up in September 21st, this month. The election is not just about APC, PDP, and Labour. It's about the evil, the acts Godwin Obaseki and Asue Ighodalo has committed against the people of Edo State. They have fought democracy, they have betrayed democracy, they have abandoned the rule of law, they have stolen our resources, and this is the time to judge them. And this is the time Edo people are ready to tell them that they are the real owners of this state. Obaseki and Asue Ighodalo jointly have wrecked Edo State financially. They have plunged Edo State into debt. And not just that, they wrecked our resources to build their personal estates. Today, Asue Ighodalo and Obaseki have used Edo State resources to found the bank, which is a Globus Bank. And not just that, Asue Ighodalo, I remember during the Adam Shomole, he was invited to be chairman of Edo State economic team. He refused that Edo does not have the money to pay him. And that was how he recommended Godwin Obaseki. And you can see that they are trying to make the governance of our state a family affair, an affair between two friends. So we Edo people will not allow that to happen. And this is the time to bring Obaseki to justice. Obaseki has committed a lot of crimes against Edo people. Edo people have spared him because of the immunity that is given to him by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Very soon he will not have the immunity, he will be free, the Edo people will deal with him as they please. And not just that, we are aware. They know they will lose. Obaseki knows that they will lose.
You saw what was said. There's everything. That is all shades of wrong. all shades of wrong. That is not something that someone who is wearing a uniform should be out there talking about. That's none of his business. His business is impartiality. But apart from that, also is the fact that there's so much weighty allegation that he has made there. And I'm wondering, looking at this person, I think if they ask you to bring the verifiable evidence against this, can you bring them? People just sit down. I'm not trying to defend Asue Ighodalo or Obaseki. I really don't know what business all of these are and whatever. But when people sit down and make all of these allegations, if they ask you to come and prove this allegation, do you have the proof? Do you have the proof or to be able to prove all of these things? Or you just wake up and just because you want to say something, you want to talk something, you just begin to spew out things just out there. But then this is something that has happened. In reply, they say in reply to that, the Nigerian Police Force has brought out a press release. They said NPF, that's the Nigerian Police Force, condemns and dissociates self from unauthorized political comments by supernumerary police officer. So there's something called supernumerary police officers. As IGP orders arrest investigation, the Nigerian Police Force has been made aware, and this is the statement now, I'm reading their statement. The Nigerian Police Force has been made aware of a recent video evidencing political statement by an individual dressed in a spy police uniform regarding the upcoming Edo State gubernatorial elections, which has been circulating on social media platforms. The NPF strongly condemns this act and clarifies that the individual is not a regular officer of the Nigerian Police Force, but a supernumerary, that's spy, SPY, police officer employed by a private company. I didn't even know this existed. So like I would say, every day we learn new things. This is a new learning for me. So because it was just so a bit confusing. The uniform didn't look like the police uniform, but if you look at the cloth that he's having inside, almost you could see the elephant, that the police, that's the symbol of the Nigerian police. But this is the police coming out to clear this. So supernumerary police officers are private individuals trained by the Nigerian police for specific security functions, according to the statement. They are not on the payroll of the NPF and do not swear oath of allegiance like sworn regular police officers. Thus, they have the right to belong to any political party of their choice and freedom of expression. In this extant case, the police frowns at the wearing of his official spy uniform and engaging in political activities. If he literally wasn't wearing any uniform, nobody would have even known what he is, who he is in his individual capacity. But when you put on this thing, you're no longer free to be able to say anything the way you want. And I'm going to do a comment on this on another issue that sort of like relates to this. The individual involved has been arrested for further investigations. We reiterate that his political comments do not reflect the views of the Nigerian police, and the public is urged to disregard any such statement and trust in our continued commitment on professionalism, neutrality, and the rule of law. ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, the first public relations officer, first headquarter, Abuja. So this is a statement that has been there, and this sort of like clears the air. But one of the things that I also want people to understand is that there are certain things you can do in your individual capacity that you cannot do it when you are either representing something or doing something. And like I always say to people, like when I see police men and women doing things they shouldn't be doing, either smoking in public or urinating by the side, I always say to them, you're wearing the uniform. There's things you will do. Any other person will do it. It's a private person that has done it. But because you are wearing a uniform, you're representing an institution. It now becomes that is the institution that is doing it. There's also something like when I talk to people, I meet people a lot. Aisha, you need to run for office. Aisha, this, Aisha. Like I literally came back from Benin. That's the conversation on ground. Aisha, you need to. I'm like, look. For me, I'm not yet at the place where I feel I want to give up of my freedom, because running for office, being in office, and being an elected official, you don't own yourself anymore. The people own you. And so whatever you say, what you do, the words I use today, the way I speak today, I won't be able to speak that way. Yes, I will generally be able to hold anyone accountable. Absolutely, yes, I can still do that as an elected official. But the extent to which I can say certain things or do certain things, I won't be able to do that. For example, the national anthem that was played and I refused to stand up, that was in my individual capacity. If I was an elected official, maybe I'm a councillor councillor, a local government chairman, a senator, a House of Rep member, a state House of Assembly member, a governor, vice president, president, or any other, I will not be able to be in a position to do that because I'm representing people. And so it is the thoughts and whatever words of my people that I must always reflect at all times. So I think a lot of people do not understand that dichotomy between your own private individual self and where it is that either you're representing the work you're representing or what it is that you're doing. And for me, this is serious matter. I know the police are just trying to say whatever they're getting. There are a lot of comments under that particular message. I don't even want to bother to go in, but I need to tell the Nigerian police security agency that they need to stay off election. Election shouldn't be militarized, neither should it be policed or whatever. But what it should be is that they must ensure that they are producing conducive environment for people to be able to go in and vote and let their vote count. Thank you so much for watching.